To be honest, I was sitting here this whole time and didn't even make sure I had everything correct. I was just sitting here. But also like meditating and cleansing and talking to God and preparing. Okay. So let me get myself right. I like to put my earbuds in when I am recording because then I can hear myself. I can hear I sound a little bit. How y'all feeling? It's the weekend. It's the weekend. How are you feeling? Right. I like that. I like how that sounds. All right. I had to take a few deep breaths earlier today, probably like 30 minutes ago or so. I hate people with loud because I'm gonna say hate. Let me take that back. All right. So I had to take a few deep breaths about 30 minutes ago because I just felt a little overwhelmed. Okay. And maybe even like compressed or yeah. And I told you I feel energy from people. Hey girl, how are you? You said go backwards. Look at you want me to hurry up. So I before I logged in or went live, I did a reading for myself for the weekend. So I can kind of see how I wanted to go. Because I'm using like 3 different decks and stuff. And it's gonna each reading gonna take a little bit, probably like 15 minutes each sign. So we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here. But I'm okay with that. I'm prepared to give you guys that type of time today. I'm going to use several different decks to tell you what's happening this weekend, right? You know, when you get on these readings for the weekend, you kind of want to know what's going on, you know. So I did ask Spirit, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven, God to give us guidance for each zodiac sign, sun, moon, or rising sign. Okay, not saying that everything in a reading that you hear is going to happen, but bits and pieces of it will resonate, and you'll know like what it's talking about. You know, so. You said you got some popcorn. Let you get some popcorn. Yes, get some popcorn because I want to use several decks. And I think, when I did it for me, I was like, oh, okay, Spirit. It's like, okay, I know exactly where you're going with that. So, and I'm using like 3 different oracle decks so that, the message is even more clear. Mm-hmm. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Like, are you ready for some football? I don't even watch sports. How long ago was that commercial? Like, oh, you ready? Do they still say that? I'm trying to pull my shirt. It's this red. Okay. Do they still say that in football games? Are you ready for some football? Do they say that? Okay, so let's see. All right. I'm going to start with this deck. This would be for, you want me to go backwards, Pink? All right, I'm going to start with Pisces. Pink want me to go backwards, so we're going with Pisces. Okay? No, they still say it. So that's crazy. All right, that's for Pisces Spirit. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. I see a yes, twin flame. Okay, a compromise. Okay, so it is definitely giving an energy of confirmation on like if someone's your twin flame. Like, yes, they're a twin flame. Maybe come to a compromise with this person, like a understanding. That's give and take, right? Okay. What's happening for Pisces this weekend, Spirit? What's happening for Pisces this weekend? Please make it clear. Okay. Okay. So travel, movement, meeting, adventure. Be ready for new experiences. Okay. There could be some movement happening. Travel. You can be traveling this weekend. You could be, participating in some new experiences this weekend. Maybe you're going hiking for the first time, camping, whatever. I'm still trying to go camping. Okay. And you also have marriage, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. Okay, this can be you moving something towards marriage, or something could be moving towards marriage, or like you might be ready for that new experience of marriage because of potential, fulfillment, risk, achievement. Your potential is limitless. Okay, this is like healing right behind that. With potential is like something that could really go somewhere. You know. Let's get another oracle deck. Okay, so I have another oracle deck I'm going to use to make it even more clear for you this weekend. I think I'm going to be a little bit more specific this weekend. All right, for Pisces. Okay, what's happening for Pisces? Clarify this travel and marriage energy for Pisces. What's that about? Okay, movement, meeting, adventure, be ready for new experiences, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract for Pisces. What's that about this weekend? Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. Okay. There could be movement in a commitment, or movement towards commitment because of like someone may be having bad finances. It says pets, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. I don't know. Maybe you're getting a new pet because someone is something could be moving towards commitment because of like someone that's been like, gambling with a situation. Maybe they're having problems with an addiction, or problems with money. Like if something can be moving in a more committed state because of someone with problems with money. And if they're like moving with you with the pet's energy, like maybe you're getting a new pet or they're getting a new pet, and it's because of the potential. What's that? Fulfillment, risk, achievement. Your potential is limitless. Pets came out again, literally. Okay, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Okay, so because of this potential, you're getting a new pet, or vice versa with intuition on the bottom. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you. Someone could be creating some movement or making some change because of seeing the potential in something. Like, if you ignore the red flags and not see this potential, it could come back to bite you. Okay. Especially with give it time right there. Like everything in divine timing, let it flow. Maybe someone was trying to control things, not seeing the potential. Okay. I got another word for that. Get a little bit more specific. Okay. All right. For Pisces spirit, what's happening this weekend with Pisces? Clarify these messages. You got travel, marriage, and gambling for Pisces for the weekend. Why are these messages here? As what's happening for Pisces this weekend. True gem. Valuable quality jewelry. Okay. All right. True gem because of work, profession, college, workplace. Okay. I feel like someone sees you as quality when it comes to like growth, business, finance, like even like, like they can they see the potential, Why is potential here for Pisces? Look, see, young male, sporty cars, youthful, and home. Okay. Yeah, this can be someone that's like pretty youthful. Maybe they see like property or real estate. Could be a dark male, more darker than lighter, All right, let's keep going. Now I'm getting into some tarot. So you can see what's going on. Because we got travel, marriage, gambling, and true gem. Oh, so I feel like something is moving towards something more committed because someone might feel like they've gambled a true gem. Maybe because of them being immature, like something that's seeing the potential is like because someone's seeing the potential, someone that was probably immature, could be a dark male. Something is moving to a more committed state. Let's see. Why is travel and marriage and gambling and true gem here for Pisces? Okay. The Knight of Wands energy fell in my lap. Okay. And the Five of Cups is on the bottom. I feel like these are actions that someone is somewhat ashamed of. Okay. Knight of Wands energy is like, things that someone might have done that they, with the Five Cups energy, regret doing. If someone feels like they gambled a true gem. Okay. Yeah, that's the conflict. Five of Wands. That's that's the issue. Someone's actions. Okay. Yeah. You could be getting communication from them with the Eight of Wands energy. Maybe they've been thinking a lot about their decision making. Okay, look, the Six of Pentacles energy. Yeah, and the Lovers, that their actions, someone's actions have been a problem to them being able to give equally to a connection with the Lovers energy on the bottom. Okay, but there is a judgment being made, a concrete one, to commit, because it's like maybe someone can clearly see what they want now. Okay, seeing like with the Two of Wands energy, like it's necessary to like figure it out, choose a path, because I feel like movement is happening towards a more committed state. It don't have to be like marriage, but it could be, right? Apply how it fits. But there's movement or readiness to like go into a new experience because someone feels like they gambled a true gem. Okay, potential. Yep. Look, it's a Nine of Pentacles. Someone's ready. Someone that was resisting. Strength card. Could be a Leo. Right? Someone's ready. Right? Yep. They were resisting relationship stability, progress. Stay still. Like, don't be grounded. Be focused. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. They've been maybe like like over analyzing it. Should they? What would happen if they did? And like over analyzing, like being in something like stable and committed and real. You know what I'm saying? With the Ace of Cups energy. Look, Ace of Pentacles. With Temperance, like, oh no, I want that and more. Okay? I want that and more. Someone's ready to like really plant a seed. Yeah. With Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune, like, I'm ready. That's like the energy of ready for change, ready for what the will, where destiny takes you, right? Yeah. Three of Swords energy and Judgment. This could be someone that hurt you, okay? Someone you've had, grief with, someone you've had issues with, right? Because someone is definitely looking at their actions and how they regret their actions, There could be some change or movement towards making something more committed this weekend. Someone that feels like they gambled a true gem. Mm. How long was that? It went 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because with home on the bottom of the deck, okay, this is definitely someone you could be, you know what I'm saying? They could be talking to you about moving in together or something like that. That's why the pets energy is here. Getting a new pet. Maybe they got a pet. Mm-hmm. Anything else for Pisces? Oh yeah. So this is the part, the advice part that I added to it, because it's one thing to get the message of what's happening for Pisces, but it's another thing to like, well, how should I maneuver with this? I don't want to, be bamboozled. I don't want to go down the same cycle again. You know what I'm saying? So like, okay, this like kind of forces way out, but it says you have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Okay. You have the power to create the life that you love. Remember that. Okay. Because check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. Okay. So Spirit's like, you have the power to create the life you love. So remember that. Release any tension that you may be carrying. Okay. Anything else for Pisces, since that kind of came out abruptly for Pisces for the weekend? For Pisces for the weekend, Spirit? Any other messages? One. 2. That's it. Okay. Look, and the same card on the bottom. Check in with your body and release any tension. Like, seriously. All right. So that's what I have for you, Pisces, is what's happening this weekend. You got somebody coming towards you. Someone that you might have had problems with, like giving, like, like giving equally, being fair. They ready to like sow a seed. A real one. Okay. Can you hear me? Because I feel like I'm talking low. But I don't want you guys to be like, what's she saying? Let me see. I gotta check in. Okay. Moving on to Aquarius. All right. Okay, for all the Aquarians, let me get some water. I had Starbucks for the first time this week. And I'm realizing how caffeine makes you so dehydrated. Okay. All right. For Aquarius, for the weekend, what's happening for all the Aquarians this weekend? It can be for your sun sign, your moon sign, your Venus. It can be for your rising. Okay. Oop. For Aquarius, Spirit, what's happening for Aquarius this weekend? Okay. Could be some fear around something. Yeah. What's happening for Aquarius this weekend, Spirit? Please make it clear. Ascend, expansion, evolution, universal intelligence. Stay connected to Spirit. Okay. Because of journal, write, process, contemplate, understand your sacred journey. Okay. All right. So maybe you are ascending because you're doing that, this weekend, where you're staying connected to Spirit. Maybe you're meditating. Maybe you're doing some contemplating, processing things. Clarify ascend for Aquarius. Why is ascend here? For what's happening with the Aquarians this weekend. Ooh, gambling came out. Ooh, in Guardian. Okay. So gambling came out. Problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances, right? So there could be something that you do or have done where it could be almost like something that trips you up, that trips you up in life, whether it's like, an addiction or gambling or, overspending or whatever. Guardian is here. It says a lost loved one watches over you. Okay. And maybe you're realizing that, like maybe you, maybe that issue that trips you up all the time, maybe you just encountered that or something like that, and you feel like your guardians have stepped in and helped you. Okay, especially with Ascend being here, I feel like this weekend you realize how you're protected. Okay, because of intimacy, sexual chemistry, and reminiscing. With a water sign, were you intimate with a water sign? Are you being intimate with a water sign? Okay. Yeah, someone that's still trying to figure themselves out might feel like you keep, doing something, being reckless, gambling or something like that. You might feel like, God, my angel's looking out for me. Why is journal here? Right? Process, contemplate, understand your sacred journey for Aquarius. Cycles, caution. Okay, look, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Okay, you're looking at how your angels have been protecting you. Okay, with caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Maybe you find out more information. Maybe you've been cautious, or maybe you weren't cautious. Okay, yeah. You could be processing, or maybe you have been processing how, how some things are just faded, some things ended so that other things can begin. Maybe you, maybe you've been, finding out more information. Maybe it's like you're learning from something. You're ascending and like realizing how you might be taking certain risk and yet you're protected. Okay. And this could be because of a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Could also be, you can be getting a confession of someone that's been lying. Oh man, you might be looking at like, God, thank you for protecting me this weekend. Okay. You might be truly sitting like, God, thank you for protecting me. You know what I'm saying? Like looking at how you truly have been, Oh, look, a triangle. I ain't even gonna BS you. Triangle. like put that. You could have the crowded relationship choices. Maybe you're getting some type of honesty about this, okay? Where you like, God, thank you for protecting me. You processing like because you are processing like how something is just faded or calm. Why is Ascend here for Aquarius? Ascend for Aquarius. Children, childlike, innocence, fun, okay, and freedom. Maybe somebody got children, okay. Casual, casual, being single, and lightness, okay. Maybe someone got burdens, okay. You might be looking at they could have multiple children. It could be a lot going on. Why is Journal here? Like friendship, friends, acquaintances, networking. Your friends telling you, okay, or somebody's friends are saying it, okay. With communication, you had text and phone calls online. You're like, God, thank you for saving me. For real. That's the energy that you give this weekend. Oh man, this is good. This is good. Hey Martin. Oh. Right. For Aquarius spirit, clarify Ascend for Aquarius. Mm-hmm. The Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, this is good. The Queen of Wands, okay. The Ace of Pentacles and the World, okay. Because of the Ace of Cups. All right. So I feel like for you this weekend, I feel like you're coming in with the Queen of Wands energy. Like whatever you are, rising up to see, to understand, to whatever's giving you confirmation this weekend, like that you are protected and that like it's fated for you to maybe go in a certain direction or in a new direction or something like that. Whatever's giving you that confirmation is making you feel real good with the Queen of Wands energy, making you feel real bold, real confident, real ready, okay, to have something solid, something new with the Ace of Pentacles energy, and truly let something else go, closing out a cycle with the World energy, okay, because there's something new. Ace of Cups, right? And whatever has been a conflict is now done. You're able to release it. You're like, God, thank you for saving me. Okay. With Journal here, cycles, caution, friendship. Okay, this is happening because, okay, look, the Moon, the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Because of the Three of Pentacles, okay? Something you didn't know in the past, okay? Someone was maybe definitely juggling, okay? Someone could have even been juggling when it comes to their work, right? Because it does say on here bad finances with the gambling energy. And maybe they're trying to rebuild Three of Pentacles like a long-term situation. Okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's trying to rebuild their stability, their finances, rebuild This could even be you not knowing that in the past someone was juggling, like fixing a long-term commitment or a marriage or something like that. But you're just ready to close out a cycle now. Like whatever confirmation you're getting, you're like, God, thank you for saving me. And you can like legit close out a cycle now because you have a new beginning. Ace of Cups. Like it's like maybe you were like on the fence of should you take the new beginning. But since you get this confirmation, you're like, oh yeah, I'm taking the new beginning. Because you feel like you've been saved. Let's give you some advice for Aquarius spirit. What advice or guidance would you give to Aquarius for the weekend? What advice or guidance? For Aquarius for the weekend. Okay. All right. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. Okay. So maybe you doubted it. Like, like, God, am I going to ever get, saying something that's like worth, even holding on to. Right. Or even you like, saying what, feeling like, you can't find your person or, whatever case may be, whatever you were doubting. Okay. Spirit's like a little bit more faith goes a long way. Remember that. Okay. Because take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live it. Yeah, to live on it. Oh, to live, own it. Okay, okay. Take responsibility for your choices. This is your life to live, own it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I feel like, your advice is to have more faith, right? Maybe you haven't had faith, whatever this is representing for you. But also take into consideration how you might have made certain decisions that you were advised not to. Okay, especially with there being like a cycle of you doing things a certain way. Okay, so I know you like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my angels, ancestors, gods. Yeah, because it's definitely, something that it seems like you didn't know. Okay. Thank you, Suge. You shared it. Thank you, Suge. Okay, Capricorn. Now, for Capricorn spirit, what's happening for Capricorn this weekend? Please make it clear. What's happening for Capricorn this weekend? Thank you, Spirit. What's happening for Capricorn this weekend? Marriage, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. All right. You can be getting married. Maybe you learn about a marriage, whatever case may be. You got to, clarify it. Okay. Could be getting committed to someone. Could be doing a societal contract, right? Because of memories, nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past, let it go. Maybe you're letting go of the past, okay, and allowing yourself to commit to something, okay? All right. Let's clarify marriage for Capricorn. Marriage for Capricorn spirits. Why is marriage here for Capricorn? Please make it clear. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. And honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Okay. So, yeah, you could be attending someone's wedding. Okay. You can be watching someone commit. You could be committing to someone. Okay. You could be starting a honeymoon phase with someone as far as commitment because of memories, clarified memories for Capricorn. Memories. For Capricorn. Nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past, let it go. Why is memories here? Move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. Okay. With no on the bottom. Okay. It's not the right time. Okay. There could, because of some memories that you could be moving on from. So you could be committing, okay, or going to a wedding with an air sign or for an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, because of moving on from memories or like reliving the past or an attachment. Okay. All right. No guardian, someone else. If you're saying no to a situation, you could be feeling like you were protected because, or if someone said no to you, you might feel it was a protection. Let's get more. For Capricorn, for the weekend, spirit. Why is marriage and air sign here for Capricorn for the weekend? Why is marriage and air sign here for Capricorn this weekend? Courting man, uniform, professional male, okay, with children, childlike innocence, fun, okay. A professional male or someone in uniform, a courting man with children, okay. Ice Queen was right behind that. It's the air sign. All right, let's see. Memories. Why is memories here for Capricorn? Memories. Okay. Long distance, wallflower. So it says foreign things, distance, and wallflower. Limited potential, shy, withholding. Okay. There could have been distance. Okay. Or memories of distance. Maybe someone was like withholding or being shy. Okay, and it's because of passion, chemistry, passionate feeling, and true love. Okay. Let's get more. Who is playing that music? Jesus Christ. Can y'all hear that? It's so loud. Like, I know it's Friday, turn up, but jeez, are you having a party? You know, last time they was playing real loud music before. I thought it was like the neighbors or something like that. It was the Amazon person. I was like, how rude. Coming to somebody's community, blasting music like that. And it wasn't even appropriate music. It's like, come on, you know. Why is marriage here with air sign and courting man for Capricorn? Okay, look, it's getting deep. The Two of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Fool, because of the Three of Swords. Okay, so like if it's starting off with marriage, like being in a union could have had someone like, you know, that it could have been, you know, something that was maybe like considered on the table or something like that. Maybe someone felt with the Eight of Swords energy like they couldn't, you know, felt limited in a way. Okay. This can be someone wanting union because of them feeling limited in a way with the Eight of Swords energy, feeling isolated. Okay, especially with distance over here, wallflower, you know. Yeah. And beginnings is like wanting a fresh start, wanting a new beginning. This could be a courting man, you know, with children. Okay. Yeah. Because of someone being heartbroken, maybe they're going to tell you the truth about it. Maybe you're going to find some, clarity around it. Okay. Around something that was rather disappointing. Maybe you'll get the truth about it. Okay. And it's because of memories, nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past, let it go. Someone could be moving on from that. So yeah, the Page of Pentacles and Hangman. Okay. So there's an opportunity because this is happening, or because of memories, just like someone could be moving on from something from the past, but they might have been reliving the past. Okay. Especially if there's been distance, like shyness, someone withholding or whatever. There's an opportunity with the Page of Pentacles because of someone changing their perspective. Five of Pentacles of being withdrawn, withholding, being defensive, blocking, pushing people away, someone is that might have been reliving the past. It's like moving on from it, I feel. Yeah. So someone is changing their perspective. Okay. Yeah. With the Nine of Cups energy and the Five of Wands. Maybe because they are seeing you as a wish fulfillment. Okay. And whatever has been a conflict, I feel, with the Five of Wands energy is being let go or ended. Okay. Yeah, the Star energy and the Four of Wands is like renewing a relationship, healing it, wanting it, desiring it. Okay, someone that you might have been in long distance from. Okay, maybe feeling rather isolated. Could be moving on from, memories of the past or attachments. There's union here. Someone's taking a leap of faith or ready to step out on something new. Okay, let's give you some advice. This way. Advice for Capricorn spirit for the weekend. Advice for Capricorn spirit. Okay. You're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. Okay. Spirit wants you to know you're too amazing to follow everyone else, to do things the way everyone else has done it. Okay. You do what you want to do. Forge your own path. Because you could use some self-care time like now. So schedule it in. Okay. Maybe you're trying to like overdo it. Okay. Maybe, you're like creating this energy of being alone, creating this distance from people, maybe trying to like, do things the way everyone else is doing it. And Spirit's like, no, you need some time for yourself too. So what's best for you? Forge your own path. You don't have to do things the way everyone else has. In whatever way that means. How that resonates, whatever for you. Alrighty. Okay. Maybe that could have something to do with marriage. You don't have to do things the way everyone else has done it. Yeah. Let's see. All right. For Sagittarius. All right. Spirit. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What is happening for Sagittarius this weekend? Okay. What's happening for Sagittarius this weekend, Spirit? Please make it clear. If the reading doesn't resonate, Sag, do not try to make it. For Sagittarius. Marriage. Oh, shoot. Okay. You got marriage, legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. Okay. Union, reconciliation, eternal love, your time has come. Okay. Perception, red flags, delusion, perspective, see through your own false beliefs. And crossroads, divergent paths, choices, confusion. Follow your intuition. Okay. Because of ascend and offer, expansion, evolution, universal intelligence, stay connected to spirit and offer, masculine vibration, rise above. Okay, Sage. I guess when it comes to your perception of marriage and union, maybe you're changing that, or maybe you're adjusting your perception of marriage and union. Spirit could be telling you to follow your intuition. It could be a choice that needs to be made, or maybe you're doing things in a different way. Let's see. Why is marriage here? The pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Can't make this stuff up. And moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. Okay. You could be moving in with someone. Okay. Because of this, maybe they're getting a new pet. You're getting a new pet. This can be with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. Someone you might say was a narcissist. They might be asking you out on a date. But I feel like when it comes to marriage and unions, someone's perception could be changing, especially if they had delusion around that. Okay. Someone could be like telling you why they were confused. Okay. It's because of ascending, expansion, evolution, universal intelligence. Stay connected to spirit. Okay. Cycles, fate, karma, something ending and something beginning. Okay. With a gold digger on the bottom, they want your money being used. Confession, right? So maybe someone is ascending. So because someone is ascending, which is, they were fated to do. Okay. Maybe they went through a situation where something ended so that something new can begin. And maybe they're ascending to recognize that it could have ended something with a gold digger, and they could be confessing that to you. This can be something that someone is saying to you, like, did they change their perception of marriage and union? They follow their intuition more. This can be someone that's like considering moving with you, or vice versa. Maybe even ask you to move with them. Let's see. Maybe they want to move with you. For Sagittarius, why is marriage, union, perception, crossroads, pets, and moving here for Sagittarius, Spirit? Why are these messages here? Fair male. Someone that's lighter, more lighter than darker. Okay. Can be of any ethnicity. Okay. But they're more like lighter than darker, right? You could be dating them, whining, dining, romance. Okay. You could be dating them. Okay. Because of them, having like spiritual growth, growing up in a way like ascending, having this ascension. That's my code. All right, here we go. Ascend. Why is ascend here for Sagittarius? Karma listens. Two cards of karma and destiny. Okay, toxic story, new opportunities. Okay, friendship, friends, acquaintances, networking. Okay, this could be a friend, twin flame, spiritual alignment, effortless, karmic. Okay, this could be someone that's like a friend. It's natural. Okay, beauty queen, shining on stage, adored. Okay, like you adore this person. It's like destiny on the bottom. Luck, chance, meant to be. Like it's meant to be. Yeah, it's karma. Like it's you might feel like it was meant to be this way. You see this person as a twin flame. This is someone you adore. And because someone is ascending to what destiny has in store for them, it's like they're This can be someone that's has lighter hair or someone that's laid back. Okay, that y'all can be planning a vacation or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's happening this weekend for Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius? Clarify these messages for Sagittarius. Spirit. Why these messages here for Sagittarius, Spirit? Okay. The devil and the Capricorn and the Seven of Swords. You don't trust this person. But this could also be a Capricorn, okay, with the devil and the King of Pentacles, right? This could be a Capricorn, but this can also be saying, like, you don't trust this person, you know, especially with the Seven of Swords coming out, right? Definitely somebody you see as a twin flame could have a friendship dynamic with them, okay? Maybe met them through friends, okay? With the Sun card and the Seven of Cups, even the Hermit energy could even be a Virgo. Maybe you're getting some type of clarity around what they might have been worried about or confused about. What was the issue with their perception with like being in union or marriage or something like that, you know? Maybe get some type of clarity and understanding from this person, okay? This weekend. Mm-hmm. Maybe their trust issues with it, you know. Maybe you're finding out their trust issues with the experience that they might have had with the devil energy that, you know, created this issue for them. Because then they had the gold digger. Because, you know, you get the reasons mixed up. Yeah, gold digger. This is someone that might have had to like end something and move on from a gold digger. So you may be learning about their toxic experiences, why they have trust issues because of a sin. Clarify a sin for Sagittarius. Okay, yep, see? The Eight of Wands energy. The Two of Pentacles. This is someone that's communicating to you while they juggle, while they were uncertain. Okay, while they were maybe going back and forth or held back. Four of Pentacles from giving you an offer. Page of Pentacles for union. Two of Cups. Okay, it's because of the Five of Pentacles. All right, this could be, you know, and Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Like this is someone who maybe experienced some financial hardship. They could have, you know, because of the gold digger. Maybe they were abandoned by the gold digger. You know, the Ten of Wands energy is like heavyweight burden. This could be a burden someone was carrying. Maybe the financial debt was something that it was a heavy weight that they were carrying, you know, because of the ending. Maybe they were in this mindset because of the ending. It's heavy. It is heavy. Yeah. Yeah, it's like they had to come out of that. It's like they had to recover. Like it's so much energy. You can feel it. It's so heavy. Let's get you some advice on it. Like how you should, you know, respond to that, Sagittarius. Let's give you some advice. Advice for Sagittarius with this situation, Spirit. What advice would you give Sagittarius? Advice for Sagittarius for the weekend. Okay. Stop ruminating over what you did, you didn't do. Let it go. Okay. So I'm going to say it because how it's written on the card is a little confusing. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Okay. That's what Spirit is saying. Yeah. Especially if you know, start to, or someone else like starts to think about like, oh, I should have did this way. I wish I could have did this way. Because stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. Okay. Don't worry about what other people got to say about it, and stop worrying about it or ruminating over what you did or didn't do. I should have did this way, because you know, if you didn't make certain decisions because you were worrying about what others think, you know, or if you did make certain decisions because of what other people had to say, Don't keep focusing on that. You know, especially with all this energy of destiny. Maybe it was something you were supposed to go through in order to learn certain lessons. Yeah. So that's what happened. You should. Moving on to Scorpio. Right? All right. For Scorpio spirit. What's happening for Scorpio this weekend? Could be releasing a marriage. Okay. You could be the feminine or releasing a feminine. Okay. Maybe so that you can have growth somewhere else or just have growth in general. Could be a separation for Scorpio spirit. All right. Summer. It's time to see the sunny side. Your answers arrive in summer. Okay. So seeing the sunny side of something that might have happened in the summer. Hesitation, past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. So if someone was like hesitating, you could be looking at the, seeing the sunny side of it. Like, I'm glad they were hesitating, because of home, cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other. Then we get the energy of someone feeling like they were releasing something, maybe even a feminine, and it was a separation. And maybe because of another opportunity. Okay. You might be like, oh, I'm seeing the sunny side of that. If someone was hesitating, this could have happened over the summer. Wrong. Okay. For Scorpio. You see like how it was a good thing because of a home. All right, why is summer here in hesitation for Scorpio? Summer and hesitation. Mercury retrograde. Okay. Electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. Okay. And water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. So you're Scorpio. You could be having communication issues or electronic issues or reviewing everything. If you're reviewing stuff, maybe it's happening with someone from your past, or you're reviewing some things from the past, and you're seeing the sunny side of of this hesitation. Okay, let's see. Because of home, cozy, warm, secure, you feel at home with each other. Sexuality. Someone is still trying to figure themselves out with challenges on the bottom. Okay. Make a decision. Work on inner healing. Okay. You're seeing the sunny side of someone hesitating, right? Especially if you're like reviewing everything. Yeah. Or if there were communication issues. And it's because of home. Like someone's still trying to figure themselves out. You might have needed to make a decision. Challenges energy. Okay. Let's go deeper. Scorpio. Even though you might feel at home with this person, I feel you might. Okay, let's say this is the same person. You might feel at home with this person, right? But if this is someone that was still trying to figure themselves out, you might be in the energy this weekend where you're like seeing the sunny side of them hesitating. Okay, like if you're looking at it now, like you might be like, I see. Okay, I see. Maybe you're understanding why they were hesitating, and you're like seeing the sunny side because you didn't have to go through that. Okay, I see. Why are these messages here for Scorpio this weekend? Summer and hesitation. Passion, chemistry, passionate feeling, and union. Okay, this could be someone you wanted union with, serious relationship, marriage, partnership. Okay, long distance and children. Maybe there would have been distance because of children. Maybe there was distance with children. It's like you're seeing the sunny side of someone's of hesitation. Let's see. Because of home. Clarify home. Yeah, mature woman, socialite, connector, high society, and young female on the bottom. Youthful, music, fashion. It could have been someone that was immature with children. And you don't have time for that because you're a mature woman, right? There could have been like, there could have been some issues. You're like, you're seeing the sunny side of the hesitation. You like, because yeah, there was probably passionate and like a desire for union, but even though y'all feel at home with each other, you're like, someone's still trying to figure themselves out. They got this young female that they got children with, and I'm a mature woman. I ain't got time. That could be your energy. All right, let's see. Why is summer and hesitation here for Scorpio with Mercury retrograde and passion? For Scorpio, spirit. Okay. The Empress, the Seven of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the King of Swords. All right. Love's energy on the bottom. Okay. Okay. This is happening this weekend for you, Scorpio, because of the Love's energy. I feel like someone is making a major decision. Okay. Because they're thinking about the mature woman. Like, this could be someone that had children with a young female. Okay. They don't even have to be young. They can just be mad and mature. So with the Empress energy and the Seven of Cups, if progressing a situation was like, difficult, with someone, maybe they could be, being honest with you about that, about a connection they had, maybe with their child's mother or something like that. Okay. There could have been a baby mama that was causing a lot of issues. Okay. Maybe they're being honest about the difficulties they was going through with that. It's like you're seeing the sunny side of someone's hesitation. Like, I didn't have to deal with that. I feel like that's where you're at. Even though there was passion and desire for union, I feel like you're comfortable with the fact that you didn't have to deal with this mess. Okay? Yeah. And it's because of home. Even though y'all feel cozy, warm, and secure. Okay, someone was still trying to figure themselves out. Okay? And you're mature, I feel. Why is home here for Scorpio? See? The Three of Cups in the Chariot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Three of Cups, remember I said y'all feel at home with each other. Like it's comfortable here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like someone's still trying to figure themselves out was the challenge, remember? Okay. All right. But the Three of Cups energy, I feel like it's an energy of comfort. You guys could have been friends. You guys could have like enjoyed hanging with each other, being with each other. But maybe things couldn't get moving or move forward because of someone avoiding letting something else go. They were still trying to figure themselves out. Okay. Yeah, with this young female. Okay. And children, Why is home here for Scorpio? There's definitely a bond here. Because y'all feel at home with each other. For Scorpio spirit. Why is this message? Why is home here for Scorpio? Yeah, the 8th, the Sun card and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're getting this clarity or understanding, I feel. Especially if you guys are like reconnecting, okay? This could be like bringing about an opportunity to move things into a better state. Why is home here for Scorpio? Okay. Ooh, okay. So the Two of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, and the King of Swords. I mean, Queen of Swords. With Temperance and the Chariot on the bottom. So the King and Queen of Swords are here. With Temperance on the bottom, there. Okay, so whatever. Okay, if movement forward was avoided at one point, it's being like that energy is being tempered. I feel like because this friendship is being like renewed and like an actual choice is being made. Clarify this Queen of Swords energy, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Queen of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. The Four of Wands, the Fool, the Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Cups on the bottom. Eight of Swords right behind that. So this is someone who you feel at home with. Okay, you could be angry with this person, King and Queen of Swords. Like maybe y'all haven't been talking. You're seeing the sunny side of the hesitation because you didn't have to deal with some stuff. Okay, this is someone that does want a relationship with you, or create stability with you. They're ready to take a leap of faith. This is someone that you haven't spoken to. Could have been rather isolated. So they want to work on union. Okay. Whatever step energy they did have, Eight of Swords energy is tempered. Okay, with the tempered energy, all right, it's giving that very message. Okay, yeah. Let's give you some advice, Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio spirit. When it comes to this situation, advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio spirit. All right. Stop pushing against what is and align it and move on. Okay. Stop pushing against what is, align with it and move on. Okay. Stop pushing against what is, align with it and move on. No one said this whole life thing was a race. It's okay to slow down. Okay. Because live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. Okay. Fully. However that resonates with you. Moving on to who's next? Let me get some water. Libra. Okay. Okay, Libra. What's happening for Libra this weekend? Someone could be chasing you with an offer. Yeah, with feminine. Okay. You know, creative. Okay, someone could be like trying to create some type of commitment. Could be in split energy. Okay. For Libra, Spirit, what's happening for Libra this weekend? Mystery, magic, intrigue, suspense, you're entering unknown territory. Okay. Because of divine timing, patience, perseverance, peace, trust that the divine knows when. Okay. So you could be entering unknown territory because it's divine timing. Be going down a news cycle, doing things differently. It can be suspenseful. It can be like, you can be like, this is magic. Why is mystery here for Libra? Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing, and commitment. Okay. Things are getting serious. Okay. You could be reminiscing on some closeness or commitment, maybe sexual energy. You could have had to give something time. Maybe you're reminiscing how things were. Why is divine timing here for Libra? Guardian. A lost loved one watches over you in day night. Things have to happen in divine timing. Okay. With day night on the bottom, get ready to be wine and dine. Okay. I feel like Libra, something can be happening that you feel like it's magical. You could be entering unknown territory. Maybe, you're intrigued, or, it's suspenseful in a way, especially if it's like about sexual chemistry and intimacy. Maybe you're reminiscing how things were and you wanted them again or something like that. You wanted it back how it used to be. Maybe you're, caught off guard when it actually comes or happens this weekend. Okay, but Spirit could be saying, listen, everything in divine timing. Okay, you have a guardian watching over you, knowing when something should occur. Okay, let's go deeper. For Libra. For Libra, Spirit. Okay. Could be with a young male. Okay. Someone who sees you as a true gem, maybe. All right. Why is mystery here with intimacy for Libra? Could be enter unknown territory of intimacy with a young male who looks at you as like a true gem. Mystery. See? You could be dating, whining, dining, romance. Okay. You could be going on a date. There's your birthday season. All right. With someone who wants to court you, a professional male or someone in uniform. Okay. You have control, releasing, taking back power, kinky in the bedroom. Okay. All right. And fair male, lighter than darker. Okay. So someone that's more lighter than darker could be giving you the intimacy that you will maybe reminiscing from the past. Could be taking you on a date, to dress up and stuff. Maybe you were thinking about how it was in the past. This could be someone that's more lighter than darker. Okay. Because of blonde female, lighter hair, laid back. Okay. And communication. Because it may be like some laid back communication they had with you. Okay. Maybe because of your hair being lighter. Why is divine timing here for Libra? I'm recording. Obstacles, blocks, pathways, delays. Okay. With career. All right. So somebody was having like blocks, delays, or, was maybe changing their pathway when it comes to career, business success, advancement. Okay. And that's why, you're getting this communication. Maybe, that's why, Spirit's like things had to happen in divine timing, because maybe someone just wasn't in that energy where they were like ready to like date and all that. You know? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Clarify mystery and intimacy in all these messages for Libra. Mystery, intimacy, dating, courting man, control, fear male. Why are these messages here for Libra? Yeah. The devil energy on the bottom. The Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. This is like someone wanting to work on your trust. This could be someone that you see as toxic. They could be, presenting you with something to maybe make things better. Okay. To move things into a better state. Someone who wants to work on your trust. Like rebuild the trust between the two of you. You may be like rather taken back by this. Yeah. Why is mystery and intimacy and dating and courting man and all that here for Libra? Yeah. The Ten of Swords. Okay. And the Five of Wands. Someone that wants to end a conflict between the two of you. Okay. The Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. They want to give when they didn't. Okay. Yeah. Someone that wants to rebuild your trust. Could be someone that betrayed you. Right. For Libra spirit. Yeah. A cycle is ending with the world energy so that something new can begin. Ace of Cups. Right? So definitely someone wants to rebuild your trust. Could be someone that betrayed you. This is closing out that cycle so that y'all can have a new cycle so that something new can begin. Okay? This can also be like you working on your trust issues, especially if you've been betrayed, in a situation. Okay? This can be, spirit guiding you to let go of that so that you can have something new, right? Because you may be entering unknown territory when it comes to like intimacy and dating and someone really courting you, right? Yeah. This could be a fair male, right? Why is divine timing here for Libra? Divine timing for Libra. Why is this here? With obstacles and guardian. Divine timing for Libra. For Libra spirit. Because someone is stepping up. Could be an Aries. This is like someone is like stepping up, right, to present you with an opportunity to move things in a better state. They were holding back at one point, holding back from moving things forward, holding back from allowing things to move forward. Feels like everything in divine time. Okay, yeah, your wishes are being fulfilled with this Nine of Cups energy. Yeah, because I feel like someone I guess being like burdened with like confusion and worry and overthinking, they were kind of going back and forth of letting the situation go, or if they even wanted something. Maybe someone was only thinking about themselves. Divine timing. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. But this is the energy of like someone that's like maybe has like been through a lot, Okay. So someone is communicating, right? The Page of Wands energy. And why they might have felt like defeated. They're communicating why they held back from moving things forward. There's someone that wants to rebuild your trust. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anything else for Libra? Okay. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So they are communicating why, they held back so that you guys can move forward. The Nine of Wands energy and the Ten of Cups. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, if someone has gone through obstacles in career and, I'm saying, like gone through some stuff or whatever, like, maybe was thinking about themselves more so, or allowed life to life on them. It's like, someone's like kind of at this point, like determined to be happy. You know what I'm saying? That's like they're choosing happiness. So let's get you some advice. Advice. Advice for Libra from Spirit. Advice for Libra. What is it? Oh, okay. Jeez, 3. Trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. Okay. Maybe you feel like you trusted someone too quickly. Trust yourself always. Trust others when they earn it. Okay. You're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. Okay. You don't have to do things the way others do them. You don't have to. You do things the way you want to do them. Okay. And bet on yourself. Take chances. Reach your dreams. You've got this. Okay. Bet on yourself, not anyone else. Okay. Because check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. You do not need to take any tension with you. And if you have been, I feel like Spirit's like, check in with yourself. Okay. You are too amazing to follow everyone else. And trust yourself always. However that resonates for you. All right. You ready? Okay. Who's next? Virgo. All right. Virgo. Happy birthday. No, it's not your birthday no more. It's not your birthday no more. Take it back. I take it back. For Virgo Spirit, happy belated birthday. Okay. All right. For Virgo Spirit, what's happening for Virgo this weekend? What's happening for Virgo this weekend, Spirit? Please make it clear. For Virgo. That runner energy on the bottom of the deck again. For Virgo, what's happening this weekend for Virgo? Separation tried to show. Okay, with offer, like you could have like let me make sure the mic is right. See, it messed up again. I know that this is craziness. Hope this is right. Okay. Virgo. What's happening for Virgo this weekend? You could be in separation from someone that runs. Divine timing. Patience, perseverance, peace. Trust that the divine knows when. Okay? Yeah. Because of summer. It's time to see the sunny side. Your answers arrive in summer. And union right behind that. Okay. So trust that everything happens for a reason. Be patient. Be at peace. Persevere. All right. Let's get more. for Virgo. See the sunny side. Time to see the sunny side of the union. Let's see. Why is divine timing here for Virgo? Intuition. The intuition card, try to go in reverse. Maybe you haven't been listening to your intuition. It says the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. Okay. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. Okay. So spirit could be like, be at peace. Okay. Yeah. Maybe this weekend you are at peace and you're listening to your intuition. Okay. Because of air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Still trying to figure themselves out. Okay. All right. Why is summer here? It's time to see the sunny side. Your answers arrive in summer. Moving. Okay. Inspire. Okay. Change of residence. Moving in with your partner. Okay. And spy. Someone got their eye on you. You are doing your research. Okay. So you okay. So maybe you're being patient or at peace with a situation, or trusting in a divine. Okay. Maybe you're listening to your intuition this weekend because you're seeing the sunny side. All right. Especially if it involves like moving. Maybe you move. Maybe someone is spying on you. Maybe you need to move because if someone's spying on you. Date night. Get ready to be wine and dine for Earth sign. Maybe you're about to wine and dine someone. And you're seeing the sunny side of someone moving. Maybe there was a spy. I don't know. This is this is deep. This is deep. Divine timing. Why is divine timing here with intuition for Virgo? Please make it clear. Oh, see? Triangle, crowded relationship choices. Okay. There could have been a triangle. Ice King, boss, entrepreneur, detached. Okay. Could be with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Okay. Didn't we see air sign there? Yeah. Triangle with maybe an air sign and a family. Origin, soul, family, groups. Okay. Because of karma, toxic story, new opportunities. Okay. So you could be trusting this weekend. This could be you, Virgo. Trusting that the divine knows when something's going to happen. You're listening to your intuition, right? It's like the red flags I ignore now will come back to bite me later. Okay. Especially if there's a triangle with an air sign and a whole family situation. Okay. Yeah. Because of a toxic story, you could be hearing about it, like the gossip about it, at work. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Summer. It's time to see the sunny side. Maybe you're doing your research. Why is summer here for Virgo? Travel. Ooh, shoot. Ooh. Travel, vacation, honeymoon, enjoyment. Okay. So you're seeing the sunny side of like traveling. Okay. Maybe with a mature woman, a socialite, a high society, type individual. Okay. And this could be like gossip at work, neighbors, small talk, grapevine, right? And work, profession, colleague, workplace. Okay. With mature man, because a mature man, older male, mature in age. Okay. Virgo. This could be someone in your workplace. Okay. Maybe you are trusting in divine this weekend and listening to your intuition because it's like the red flags that I ignore now will come back to bite me later, especially if there's a triangle going on. Could be for an air sign. That could be like a a family group or something going on there, family situation, right? Yeah, you're seeing the sunny side of maybe like moving in with your partner or moving in general. Maybe someone was spying on you, especially if they were in a triangle. If there's a triangle, maybe the other party was spying on you. Okay, maybe they went on travel with this person. They could be talking about it at work. Let's see. Let's see. It's like the red flags are doing it. All right. 4, Virgo. Why is divine timing and intuition here with all these other messages for Virgo? Triangle, Ice King, family. Could have a triangle with a boss. Or maybe it was a triangle, someone was detaching from a family because the Ice King is family. Divine timing for Virgo. See, didn't I say you find out something? Page of Swords is information. Okay, you're finding out, getting some information. With the Page of Pentacles energy, this opportunity, it's an opportunity, it's information about an opportunity, or someone's telling you about it, you're talking about it. It's because of resistance, and this could be like of letting the past go. Okay, whatever the opportunity is, it allows things to move into a better state. Maybe you're trusting that the divine knows when something needs to happen. Like if you were waiting for a certain offer, okay, there could have been red flags in a situation where you clearly saw there was a triangle, okay, but someone could be detaching from that situation. Someone that resisted or was resisting letting the past go. Okay, they could be wanting to get on the same page as you right now or rebuild. Anything else for Virgo? Anything else for Virgo? Why is divine timing and intuition here for Virgo? Two of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. All right, so if you're like, well, who is this? This is someone that was like rather closed off. Two of Swords. Maybe they weren't really given to the situation. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this person could have been closed off. Mm-hmm. They could have been given to a whole family situation. Maybe you're learning about this, right? The Sun card and the Ace of Cups. So whatever you're learning or whatever you're finding out or whatever you know, okay, it brings about an opportunity to move things into a better state. Okay, this could be something that was being held back from you. Someone was kind of closed off or wasn't sharing certain information. It's like it's being revealed with the Sun card, so that there can be a new beginning with the Ace of Cups energy. Okay, and this because of seeing the sunny side. Yeah, I feel like someone was spying on you. It's like seeing the benefits of you moving. Okay, Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Seeing the sunny side, summertime. This could be summer energy. Okay. The Queen of Cups, Temperance, and the Emperor. Okay. Levels of energy on the bottom. So someone is definitely someone is definitely stepping up in a connection. Someone who was maybe like worried about letting their past go to go to something new. They're stepping up to make this decision. Maybe because of them seeing you as a stable feminine energy, them having emotion for you with the Queen of Cups energy. It's making them feel more balanced in their decision making. Okay, so you're learning about an offer that allows things to move into a better state. It's like whatever reason someone was maybe closed off or avoiding you or whatever they were hiding is being like revealed. It's being highlighted. So you're trusting maybe in divine timing. Okay, especially if your intuition was telling you there was a triangle type situation. Someone was detaching maybe from a family. Okay, this could have happened over the summer. Maybe you're seeing the benefits of you moving. Maybe the third party was spying on you, or vice versa. Mm-hmm. There's gossip about it. Gossip at work about traveling with a woman or high society type. All right. Advice for you, Virgo. Advice for Virgo spirit. Advice for Virgo. Oh. Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. Okay. This too shall pass. This is nothing. Okay. You're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. Okay. You don't have to do things that everyone else does it. Do what you want to do. Give your inner critique a vacation break. Okay. Be kind to yourself. Okay. Stop critiquing yourself. Right. And stop giving away your power right now. Okay. Right. Because give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living life thing. Okay. Right. Give yourself some credit. All right. Yeah. Spirit wants you to give yourself some credit. You might have been questioning yourself when it comes to this situation. You know what it is. Don't forget how resilient you are. You can bounce back from this. Mm-hmm. Stop critiquing yourself and stop giving your power away. Okay? However that resonates. If it does. Okay, moving on to Leo. All right. Holy Spirit, angels of heaven. This is for Leo. What's happening for Leo this weekend? What's happening for Leo this weekend? Okay, Spirit, what's happening for Leo? Dang! Marriage. Okay. Legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, and societal contract. All right. So Leo, are you getting married too? Okay. All right. Because of alone, abandoned, lonely, lost, the divine is with you. All right. So maybe someone's committing to you because they feel alone. I don't know. They feel lost. You could be committed to something because you feel lost. Why is marriage here for Leo this weekend? Maybe you feel alone. Caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Because someone is still trying to figure themselves out with sexuality, okay? So someone could be coming towards you to commit. You might be a little surprised. Spirit's like, find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Why do you want to commit, okay? Because someone could be still trying to figure themselves out with the sexuality energy, okay? Yeah. This could be someone coming to commit to you because they're alone, okay? Or because you're alone. Let's see. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay, with spot on the bottom, okay. Someone's got their eye on you, you doing your research. Yeah, this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's either lonely or they got their eye on you or like doing research in a way. Maybe they know you're alone or they finding out some type of way that you're alone. Okay, and they want you to open up your heart. If they want to commit, they're like find out more information. Okay. Don't overwork yourself. This could be a situation that could be more taxing than beneficial. Why is marriage here for Leo? Clarify marriage with caution. Brunette, female, darker hair, intense focus, and triangle. Crowded relationship choices. I feel like someone's, spying on you. They're looking at you like how focused you are, maybe. But there could be a triangle here. This can be like someone that wants to date you. It could be someone you see as a twin flame too. They see how focused you are. They're keeping their eye on you. Maybe you kind of keep it to yourself with that alone energy. Why is alone here for Leo? Because of alone. Okay. With air sign. Okay. Career, business, success, achievement, and money. Someone see you getting money. Okay. Yeah. They see how focused you are, how serious you're being right now. The money that you're getting with wealth, luck, finances. Okay. This is why Spirit's like, be cautious. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Okay. All right. Let's go deeper. For Leo, Spirit, please clarify these messages for Leo. It could be with a Gemini with the Lover's energy on the bottom. Someone could be definitely coming and trying to commit. Right? The Magician definitely could be a Gemini Virgo. Right? Yeah, with the star energy, it's like someone's trying to, renew things with you, create healing in a situation. The Two of Cups. Okay, they're trying to renew a situation, renew union with you. Someone's trying to create a renewal, healing. Okay. This person talking commitment. Find out more information. the Queen of Wands, the South, look, in the Six of Pentacles. This is someone that wants you to give to them. Okay. That's why they're coming with an offer. They see you focused. They see you getting money. Okay. Yeah. Four Swords. Okay. Four Swords and the Devil. This is why they want to renew things with you. They want to repair any type of like negative energy or image you have of them. Could be a Capricorn. Okay. Queen of Swords and the Six of Wands. Yeah, they want to talk to you. Could be someone that wants to. You could be not even talking to this person. Queen of Swords energy. Like, what do you want? Okay. But you're having some type of success and they're not. Okay. With the Five of Pentacles right behind that. You could be getting a lot of attention. And they're alone. They see how focused you are. There's definitely someone that's, like calling you in. They like trying to manifest you. Okay, to repair something with you. The Strength card. Look, you're blocking it. The Strength card, that's your energy, Leo. That's your energy, right? You're blocking them, okay, with the Seven of Wands energy. Any 8 of Swords. You don't know about this person, right? Because the 4 of Wands energy and the Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords. You're blocking them. You don't know about being in a relationship with this person. You feel like nothing has changed, like it'll be disappointing again. I feel like you've encountered this person before. Like, this is not someone new, okay? Why is alone here with air sign and career for Leo? This could be an air sign that you work with. Okay. Someone's taking action towards you for like a new beginning, something solid. I feel like at one point this person held back from committing. So they're coming towards you to like commit for something solid, something real, like really committing. Spirit's like, get more information. Okay? Yeah, get more information. Because the Knight of Swords energy and the King of Swords, why so quick? Like, what? Give more information. They're coming in quickly. Okay. Yeah, this King of Swords could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Wants to move things into a better state. Why? Okay, 5 of Cups energy. What's going on? Find out more information. Find out more information. Why is it alone here? For Leo. Because you're stable. Queen of Pentacles energy. And with the 10 of Swords energy and the 5 of Wands, there's something going on. Could be with their finances. Could have a drastic ending to their finances. Okay? Yep. And with the Ace of Swords energy in the world, maybe you're getting some truth about them closing out a cycle with their child's mother or something. But whatever happens or whatever truth you do get, I feel like it's going to give you confirmation to like close out a cycle with this person. That's how I feel. That's the energy I feel. I just gave you the 2 scenarios of how it could fit. But I feel like whatever you find out, because it says give more information, whatever you find out, it gives you like the confirmation, like, I'm about to close out a cycle with this person because they're coming towards you extra quick because you're stable. Because you're focused, getting money, having success with money. Yep. The love that you have for them is making you question, like, should you? Right? But I feel like you're like, nah. Or maybe Spirit's encouraging you to be like that. Because the love that you have for them makes you question, like, should I work it out with them? Should I do it? No, hell no. That's how I feel it's coming. I'm about to give you some advice. Leo, 1 second, I'm going to give you some advice from Spirit when it comes to this situation. Advice for Leo, Spirit, when it comes to this situation. What advice we have for Leo? Advice for Leo for the weekend. Nah, there it is. Ooh, there it is too. All right, here we go. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Okay. Maybe you've been doing that. Okay, thinking about or focusing more on what you could have changed, how you could have done things. Changes you could have made. Spirits, like, don't do that. You're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. Okay. You're not supposed to do it like everyone else, saying you should have done it or the way you think you should have done it. Because someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Okay. So if someone's in need of your love, offer it to them. Okay. Someone may be in need of your love, but just be cautious, not your money. I don't know. All right. Cancer. All right. Let's see. Let me see. Let's have to do it midway. Renewing the energy. Smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, you ready? For Cancer spirit, what's happening for Cancer this weekend? Cancer, if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. Okay, one more. All right, ready? Okay. Okay, spirit, what's happening for Cancer this weekend? Appreciate. Your twin appreciates you. See the blessing. Practice appreciation. Okay. You're like, my twin flame don't even appreciate me. Yes, they do. Okay. Twin flame, right on the bottom. Okay. Eternal love, reincarnation, passion, twin, seeking union. Your twin could be, seeking union. And awakening is right behind that. Okay. So it could be like your twin actually seeking union with you, or your twin seeking reconnection. Because sometimes your twin ain't even got to be like someone of your opposite gender. Like, your twin could be like someone of your same gender, like if someone, you know what I'm saying? Like a friend. What's that, platonic? So apply how it fits, okay? All right. So your twin appreciates you. Maybe you've been in distance from your twin, You might feel like, dang, they don't even check up on me. They don't appreciate me. Maybe they're coming through to seek time with you. Like, hey, let's hang out. What you doing? I ain't heard from you. Right? Let's see. For Cancer spirit. Wise appreciate here for Cancer. Your twin appreciates you. See the blessings. Practice appreciation. Confession. Someone has to tell you something. Okay. Your twin could be, have to tell you something. Okay. That they do appreciate you. Maybe they didn't say it. Maybe they are saying something to you that says that. Okay. On the appreciate card, it says, today I am grateful. Okay. Maybe they're telling you that they're grateful to have you. Okay. Because of narcissists. Someone is too full of themselves. You might feel like this person is a narcissist. They don't care about me. All they care about is themselves. Right? Let's see. Twin flames. Okay. Reincarnation. Eternal love. Passion. Twin seeking union. Why is this? Because for Cancer. Wise twin flames. Okay. Caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Okay. And air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Because of earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay. Maybe having challenges. Moving on from something. Okay. I don't know. So find out more information. All right. This could be your twin flame. Could be coming back around, confessing how they appreciate you and stuff like that. Right? They could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That could be doing this because of an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or, try only how it fits. Let's get more. Why is appreciate here with confession for Cancer? Oh, yeah. Told you it's distance, okay? Long distance, foreign things, distance, okay? And open relationship, no commitment, casual openness, okay? Because of mature woman, socialite, connector, high society, Ice King, okay? So there could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius that is maybe like detaching from some immature female, right? And because you are a mature woman, okay, they could be trying to, create some type of distant, open relationship with you. Okay. Maybe this is, what's happening. Maybe you felt like someone didn't appreciate you and they could be confessing that they do. Okay. Maybe you feel like someone didn't appreciate you and they confessing that they had this long distance relationship, open relationship with you because they were detaching from an immature one. Okay. All right. It's caution with this air sign. Why is twin flames here for Cancer? Okay. Home, property, real estate, residence. All right. And fair male, lighter than darker. So this is someone that's more lighter than darker. Okay. So Spirit's like, get more information, because this can have something to do with a property, of a fair male, with dating queen on the bottom, opportunities, dates, abundance, obstacles. Maybe things are looking good for you and they're going through some changes. Okay. So it's like, get more information. They can be confessing how they appreciate you, want to create some type of long distance open relationship. I don't know. Let's find out. What's going on with Cancer for the weekend? What's happening? Okay. Why is appreciating confessions here for Cancer this weekend? Okay. The Knight of Wands. Someone is taking action towards you because of the Five of Pentacles. Maybe having some financial issues. Okay. They did say someone's going through some obstacles. Yeah, the Knight of Cups and the Fool. They're coming towards you, want to be some all lovey-dovey and stuff like that. Could be in Aries, ready to take a leap of faith, Yeah. Four of Swords and the Hermit. Okay. Someone's trying to renew things with you, heal things with you, recover things with you. And this could be someone that you haven't even heard from. Hermit. Could be a Virgo. Right? It's someone you haven't even heard from. Right? Because of the Nine of Pentacles. You got some money. You stable. Okay. Yeah. And they present you with an offer so you can get them something. That's what they want. They want to create this like open relationship dynamic. Maybe there was a long distance, like open relationship type dynamic. Maybe someone has something to tell you. What do they have to tell you? Real quick. What do they have to tell you, Cancer? What's this confession energy for Cancer? Why was a problem with them being able to give equally in a situation? Why they wanted to create maybe a long distance open relationship with you? Why is confessions here for Cancer? They could be confessing that Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Empress. Okay. 10 of Cups on the bottom. They could be confessing about financial issues. Maybe they were arguing with a mother figure or child's mother, something like that. Maybe some financial issues made it difficult, or for them to like make things even any more than something open and distant. Okay. And it could be because they had a whole family situation. Okay. So proceed with caution with this twin flame, because there could be something with the home. Right. Clarify twin flames for Cancer with caution, air sign, home, fair male. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, with a chariot on the bottom, King of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Well, this could be another water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Okay. Someone wants to maybe start off like on, like have a solid new beginning. Okay. It's opportunity for a solid new beginning. Because of someone wanting to equal giving. I feel like, okay. Okay, yep, okay, cool. Yep, all right, cool. The Five of Cups energy is disappointment. Okay. The Moon, Empress. Okay. All right, so this is someone that wants a new beginning. It's almost like wanting to try again. It's like someone who might have like from your past, it's like they regret not doing it before. Okay. This is a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups energy. Okay, that they're apologizing because of the Four of Cups. This is the energy of like rejecting something that could have really, really worked. Okay, so someone is confessing that they appreciate you. This could be someone that you had something long distance with, where it was more of an open relationship. Okay, they're taking action towards you to repair things. Someone you haven't talked to, could be a Virgo, someone you've been at distance with. All right, cool. And it's because you see this person as a twin flame. Y'all see each other as a twin flame. Okay. Find out more information. All right. If you don't believe this person, okay. Don't overwork yourself. This could have something to do with a property. Okay. with this person. They want a new beginning to give equally to the situation. They regret fearing doing it before. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Clarify this 9 of Cups energy for Cancer. 9 of Cups. Temperance. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Could be a Capricorn, but this is someone that wants to bring peace to a situation. It's like it's fixing something that might have ended between the two of you, okay? Because it was, unhealthy, especially if this person was like hiding things, keeping things secret. Clarify this 9 of Cups energy. Yeah, it's to bring peace to the dynamic between like y'all toxic past, okay? Whatever y'all had going in the past, okay? It's to change the future. Bring peace to y'all toxic past, change the future. Okay, so let's get you some advice on it. Okay, so advice for Cancer when it comes to this scenario, Spirit. What advice do you have for Cancer this weekend? Or guidance? Whatever it is. For Cancer. Advice for Cancer? Advice for Cancer? Okay. Oh, it's a lot too. All right, here we go. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Okay, are you focusing on the bad? Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Okay. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Okay. Are you thinking negatively? This can be like simply like your twin flame coming back because they need love from you, It's like they do appreciate you. You might feel like this person didn't really appreciate you. Okay. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Okay. If you're thinking more about the past, allowing your thoughts to be negative, Spirit's like, let it go. Stop focusing on what you could have did, didn't do, or whatever. Because when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Okay. If this situation excites you, you having fun with it, you enjoying it, why not? Okay. You see this person as a twin flame. All right. Let's see. Moving on to Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Gemini. Boy, Gemini Spirit. What's happening for Gemini this weekend, Spirit? What's happening for us? Gemini this weekend. Take what resonates, leave what does not for Gemini Spirit. All right, it's good. Fertility. There could be some growth somewhere. All right, we like fertility. Listen. All right. For Gemini, what's happening for Gemini this weekend, Spirit? Okay, alone. Alone. Abandoned, lonely, lost. The divine is with you. Okay, so if you've been alone, the divine is with you. You're not alone because of fertility. Okay, literally. Fresh ideas manifest growth, plant your seeds. Chase it right behind that. All right. So if you're alone right now, Spirit could be saying, like, this is your time to plant your seeds, to create some growth for yourself. Focus. Okay? Maybe you need to focus this weekend, Gemini. For Gemini Spirit, why is alone here? For Gemini, for the weekend. alone, abandoned, lonely, lost. The divine is with you. You're not lonely. Okay, because it's some fertility here. Why is alone here for Gemini? Let go. Make room for the new. Okay, it says make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. Okay, you got a new beginning on the way. You're not alone. Okay, you got fertility coming, all right? With intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Okay, so yeah, you're not alone. The divine is with you. Let go of the old so the new can, can come on in. Right? Because of fertility. Why is fertility here for Gemini? Move on. Okay. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. Okay. So now you can have some growth, right? Because of divorce, experiencing a breakup. Okay. Yeah. Maybe someone is divorced in a fire sign because fire sign is right behind that. Maybe we can have some growth in a situation because someone is moving on from a divorce or divorcing someone or breaking up with someone or so fertility because someone could be moving on from a divorce, like letting it go. Divorce could have been happening. You know what I'm saying? Why is alone here is what's happening for Gemini this weekend with let go. Ice King. Boss, entrepreneur, detached, and home. Okay. So the Ice King is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe you just need to be home. Okay. Or someone could be detaching from a home. Okay. This could be someone that you are dating. Okay. With gifts right behind that. All right. So someone could be detaching from a property, real estate, or residence. Okay. Maybe you need to be attached and stay in your property, real estate, or residence. Okay. Because of fertility. Okay. If you're moving on from a situation or someone else is so, for fertility. Okay. Gifts, surprises, presents, openings with Ice Queen. Okay. So you could be getting a gift. Okay. Or this fertility is a gift. Okay. With Ice Queen and True Gem. Okay. Maybe someone is seeing how valuable you are. Okay. Seeing the quality. Could be giving you jewelry. If you're alone, maybe you're letting go of someone who was detached because you want more. You're moving on from it because you want more, like gifts. Like you're too detached. I want gifts. I don't know. Like, Gemini will say that, like, you're too detached. I need someone that's going to talk to me. You don't give enough. Like, yeah. For Gemini spirit, clarify these messages. Okay. So why is alone here as what's happening for Gemini this weekend? Okay. You could be alone because you're letting go of an Ice King, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, or King of Wands. Okay. You could be letting go of an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and because of this King of Wands, this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, from your past Six of Cups. Maybe someone's coming in to reunite things, seeking your attention. Maybe they want to reconcile. All right. If you felt alone because you had to let go of an Ice King, Okay, here we go. Look, the King of Swords, the Eight of Swords flipped around in reverse is coming out of is coming out of this energy of restriction, okay, because they're jealous, okay, with the Five of Swords energy, in the Eight of Pentacles, of probably like what you're doing. The Eight of Pentacles energy is like work, okay. Yeah, this can also be the energy of one person. So if someone is taking action now, it's because this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius is coming out of their head when it comes to questioning if things would work. Okay. With the Eight of Cups energy, this is like letting the past go. And this could be something that someone has been delaying, waiting, evaluating, avoiding. Okay. But this could also be because someone is jealous of what you're doing, I feel. Clarify this Eight of Pentacles for Gemini. What's the Eight of Pentacles for Gemini? Yeah, you're working on the Lovers energy and the Eight of Pentacles is a connection you're working on. Someone's jealous, okay? So you're letting go of this air sign, because and they're coming out of their head because they're jealous of this connection that you're working on. Okay, could be with a friend with the Three of Cups energy, or someone you just enjoy spending time with. Okay. Clarify this Five of Swords energy for Gemini. They're rushing in. Knight of Swords energy in the moon. Now they're rushing in. Someone is just like, that you maybe were detaching from because maybe they were like so in their head about, working on things with you. They're jealous. They're rushing in now because they fear you're moving on. What the fuck? Seriously. Bob. Like, for real. Because of fertility. Moving on. Okay. Like literally, that's what it is. Moving on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. Now they want to give you gifts, maybe. Why is fertility here for Gemini? Fertility for Gemini. Okay. The Devil, the King of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles and the Sun. High Priestess. Yeah. Okay. Okay, with the Devil energy and the King of Cups, someone definitely has a habit of suppressing how they feel. They don't share how they feel. They keep it to themselves. They bottle it up, and it causes maybe a lot of delays in things. Like, things could go in one direction, but instead of it actually going in that direction, it doesn't because of someone's unhealthy habit. Okay, right. All right. So let's see. Clarify. Yeah. Look, the unhealthy habit with the Devil energy, it causes delays for them. Clarify this Three of Wands energy. Okay. Yeah. Delaying things moving forward with the Chariot and the Ten of Wands. It makes it harder. Okay. It makes it harder because they have an unhealthy habit of suppressing their feelings and stuff like that. And with the Nine of Pentacles energy and the Sun card, it's like, this is giving the energy of like someone is like maybe like ready to be happy now. It's like ready, ready, like ready to do things differently now. Why is fertility here for Gemini? The Seven of Swords and the Two of Cups. They didn't trust being in the union. They were overthinking it, extra guarded, like like for emotions, like for real. With the Devil energy and the King of Cups, it's like this is someone else's toxic trait, It's like questioning and like I don't know. They delay things so much. Delay progress makes things extra hard, Mm-hmm. So someone could be taking action towards you, Gemini, this weekend, because you're letting go. You're letting go, detaching from this King of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could just be someone that's detached. And because you're doing that, it's like someone's taking action. It's like they're coming out of their head, because they're jealous. They feel some type of way. Maybe you're working on a connection with a friend, or maybe that is triggering them, you detaching, making them want to work on the connection with you. Okay. Anything else for fertility? For Gemini, fertility for Gemini. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles, because of the Seven of Wands. Yeah. Someone wasn't like too keen with in the right word. They didn't trust, like really give into the situation because they were rather defensive, But that's changing. Okay. Yeah, this someone's like, I'm done holding back, It's like, like, yeah. Maybe someone needs to move on from a divorce that they had, or a separation or a breakup that they had with a fire sign, Yeah, that's why they like question you, a question given to the situation. Let's give you some advice then, Gemini. You might feel like, oh, well, I'll just be alone. So it's like, no, you're not alone. The divine is with you. You're never alone. We got this. All right. Advice for Gemini when it comes to this situation. Advice for Gemini. Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. Okay. Your life is special. Know that. Anybody that's in your life is getting a special experience. Okay. Give your inner critique a vacation. Be kind to yourself. Stop critiquing yourself. Just being a part of your life is special. Okay. Because someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Okay. If someone is in need of your love, I feel like you do that. You offer your love. And someone may be in need of your love now. You can offer it to them. But just being in your life is special. Don't over-critique yourself. Period. Period. Just being over here is special. You gotta do them stank face. Moving on to Taurus. There you go. And then moving on. We got Aries and then moving on. For Taurus spirit. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven. What's happening for Taurus this weekend? What's happening? Okay. What's happening for Taurus this weekend, spirit? Okay. Okay, there could be a transformation into a family, or it says transformation, breakthrough, reinvention. You're ready for the next level. Okay. Could be a transformation in family, kids, opinions, judgment. Resolve family stress, get support. Okay. There can be a breakthrough within a family because of regret, remorse, life regrets, loss. Start making empowered choices. Okay. The regret energy is like, with balance. It's like regret, like when it comes to fairness, like doing things a certain way, like, you could be regretting the way things were done. Okay, there's a transformation or a breakthrough in a family. Why are these messages here for Taurus? Caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Okay, so find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. Right? If there's a transformation in a family, okay, because of intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Okay. All right. So it could be like an energy of reminiscence. There's like caution. Okay. All right. Why is regret here for Taurus? Okay. Let go. All right. Make room for the new beginning that's on its way to you now. Okay. So this could be someone regretting letting go. Okay. With vacation on the bottom, you will be traveling soon. Maybe you're planning to go travel soon. Okay. Someone regretting letting go. Okay. It can be a transformation within a family. All right. Getting more information. Don't overwork yourself. Maybe you're not overworking yourself. Let's see. No, wrong deck. Wrong deck. I'm like, what? That's not right. For Taurus spirit. For Taurus, clarify these messages. All right. Why is transformation and family here as what's happening this weekend for Taurus with caution? Travel, vacation, honeymoon, enjoyment. Okay. With career on the bottom, business success, advancement. Okay. So you could be traveling, because of career or advancement, right? Or enjoying some type of success, right? Yeah. Especially if with the quarter man right behind that, it's like someone like dating you, or no, because of uniform and professional male, you're enjoying the success of like you maybe like being in like a professional type thing, because it's like movement in business. Okay. All right. Why is regret here with let go? Work, profession, college, workplace, and home. Okay. So regret letting go, okay, of work. Okay, because of home, property, real estate, residence, control, release. Regret letting go. All right, let's see. Gotta dive deeper. So there's a transformation. Could be in like people's opinion. Okay. Maybe spirit's like, don't overwork yourself, especially when it comes to like success and movement in your success, or you enjoying your profession. I don't know. All right, the Chariot and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely positive movement forward. Could be with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. That could be the transformation that's happening within a family. Okay, maybe because someone is actually giving to a situation. This could be someone that was, toxic at one point. Maybe things are like renewing. Okay, things are getting better with the star energy. Okay. Why is transformation here? Okay, yeah, the Hermit energy, Virgo. All right. This can be, causing you to think, reflect, okay, on how your resistance might have been the problem. Okay. There's a transformation because maybe you're able to move forward with someone that you care about, someone you had deep emotion for, because you've had a chance to think about how your resistance could have been a problem. The Seven of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Like you may be like overthinking things, questioning things, imagining things. Could have caused a lot of trials and tribulations. Okay, because of the Three of Cups, it could be other people, right? Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups. It's like having a wish fulfillment when it comes to union, but holding back from it. Okay, so you could be moving forward with someone that you have deep emotion for because you've had a chance to think about. Okay, like your resistance, maybe you question or overthinking things, being guarded because of other people. Right? It could be a transformation in family. Okay. With caution and travel, and because of regret. Why is regret here? Regret. Okay, the Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles with the Lovers on the bottom. So the Three of Cups can be, those associates, family, friends, and associates. They might have contributed to letting go, okay, of a connection with the Lover's energy. Okay, with the Knight of Swords energy and the Nine of Pentacles, you might feel like you might have made an abrupt decision because of finances, right? Mm-hmm. 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 You could regret letting go of a situation rather than working on it. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. All right. So things move slow. Okay. Maybe because of your past, or maybe things move slow in the past, or things were kind of held up in the past. Okay. Because of the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay. This can be someone that you were married to. Mm-hmm. But the Page of Swords energy, the Ace of Swords energy, and the Death energy is like whatever you're figuring out is giving you confirmation to like let go of some grief or some heartache. Okay, so some regret you could be letting go of when it comes to work. Mm-hmm. Your friends could have been encouraging you to let something go, but you kind of procrastinated in the past. Right. Anything else for Taurus with regret? 1, 2, 3. No. King of Pentacles is on the bottom. Let's get you some advice. All right. Holy Spirit in heaven, please give advice to Taurus for this weekend. Advice for Taurus for the weekend. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself, okay? Maybe you were trying to change people. Maybe you're trying to, be the fixer. You can't change nobody but yourself. Because live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here, okay? Mm-hmm. And forgiving if you want to be free is right behind that, okay? You can't change everyone but yourself. You can't change nobody but yourself. Okay. I was like, what are they? Okay. Moving on to Aries. And then I'm done. Okay. For Aries Spirit, what's happening for Aries this weekend? Spirit, please make it clear. Aries, if this reading does not resonate, do not try to make it clear. For Aries Spirit, could be healing and a separation. All right. Oop, maybe someone's observing you on social media and they want to heal things with you. Okay. Could be someone that was trying to control things. or someone causing stagnation. What's happening for Aries this weekend? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so observe. Social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. Okay, so someone could definitely be watching you, Aries. Right? Regret, remorse, life regrets, loss. Start making empowered choices. This could be someone that's like watching you from a distance, regretting maybe not being balanced with you. Okay, yin and yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. Okay, especially if they're looking at the potential, the fulfillment, risk, achievement. Your potential is limitless. Okay, blessings, protection, attention, love. Your guides are always with you. Okay, and runner, escape from emotion and confusion on the run. Okay, um, yeah, you might be looking at a situation as a blessing, especially if someone was a runner. Okay, um, someone could be observing you, regretting, not being balanced, not seeing the potential. Okay, and it's because of fall. Changes in the air, your answers arrive in autumn. Okay, and hesitation, appreciate. Maybe you're getting appreciation from someone who was hesitating. This could be happening in the fall. It's fall now. Okay. Oh, that wasn't supposed to do that. I wasn't supposed to do that. Bring it back out. Bring it back out. Okay. Yeah, there it is. All right. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to shuffle it. All right. Clarify these messages for Aries. What's happening with Aries this weekend? Clarify these messages for Aries. For Aries. Let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. Okay. With fire sign on the bottom, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So maybe, you're letting go. Okay. Caution and Mercury retrograde was right behind that. You could have someone from your past, coming back around. Why is fall here? Changes in the air for Aries. Could be someone that's been watching you, regretting not being balanced, seeing the potential. Okay. Challenges. Make a decision, work on inner healing. Okay. Someone you had challenges with, okay, is a change in the air, or this autumn, fall. Someone you might have had challenges with could be spying on you from a distance. Okay. Yeah, someone's got their eye on you, doing research, finding out more. What they finding out? Aries. They're watching you from a distance, regretting not being balanced and fair, seeing the potential. Because Spirit could be saying, it was a blessing because this person's a runner. Right? What's going on? What's happening for Aries this weekend, Spirit? Okay. Fun times. Parties, events, having fun. Okay. You're having a blast. Okay. Yeah. And toxic story on the bottom. Well, karma on the bottom. Toxic story, new opportunities. Destiny. Okay. Something might have been toxic and you having a new opportunity, or you doing things differently, or your story lit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're regretting it. It's like that was karma, because of the obstacles, Maybe they took you through turmoil, and you let it go. Right? Clarify fall. The young male, sporty, cars, youthful, and past love. In the past lover. Right? Because of work, profession, college, workplace. Twin flame. Okay. This could be someone you see as a twin flame. Okay. You can be having success at work. Okay. Or maybe they want to work on things. This could be someone you see as immature. Could be a past love. Maybe you had challenges with them. Okay. Something's happening this fall. They're spying on you. Let's clarify what's happening for you this weekend. It is fall this weekend officially, right? Yeah, or already happened. I don't know. But yeah, it's fall. It really is. Let's see. What's happening for Aries this weekend? for Aries this weekend. Ooh, okay. Ooh. The Star, the Ten of Swords, and the Hermit. Someone definitely wants to repair things with you. This could be someone that's, been at a distance, watching from a distance. Maybe they haven't said it much, okay, with the Hermit energy. Could be a Virgo, but it could be someone just like at a distance from you. Maybe you've been separated or distant from them. That's why they're watching you, okay? With the High Priestess energy and the Six of Pentacles, they haven't said this, okay, but they want to, give to the situation again. Give equally, okay? It's like, with the Chariot energy, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands. This person wants to like give to the connection, give to the situation, and move forward. Okay, this could be someone that's going through a lot. They want to rebuild y'all relationship, rebuild y'all foundation. Okay, because of the Six of Wands and Judgment, you're having a lot of success. Okay, getting a lot of attention. Things are maybe really working out for you at work or something like that, right? And they want a second chance. Okay, they want to heal things. They want to repair things. You can be having fun times, going to events and parties. They're observing you, all on your social media, regretting. Okay, looking at the potential, wishing they had been more balanced and fair. Okay, and it's because of fall. Why is fall here for Aries? Okay, the Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords kind of flipped out in reverse. This is someone that hasn't been saying nothing. They haven't been talking. You ain't been talking to this person, but they about to communicate with the Eight of Wands on the bottom. The Ace of Swords energy, the Hangman, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, someone is seeing things very clearly. Okay, yeah, and whatever's happening, that they're seeing clearly, that it's changing their perspective. They could be coming out of their head when it comes to you, but this communication is to begin a new cycle with you. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune and Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's like someone maybe seeing how their actions could sabotage things, mess things up a lot. Okay. Wise fall here for Aries. Yeah, something's giving someone a lot of clarity. I feel like whatever they're seeing on social media, whatever they're observing is giving them the clarity. Okay, yeah. The Five of Wands and the Two of Wands. Okay. The conflict with their choices. Okay. Yeah. The King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. This could be someone that's being honest about like a passionate connection they had. Okay. Yeah. It's like someone that's like seeing clearly the conflict with their choices. Okay. Yeah. And then they want to commit to you maybe now. Okay. With the Hierophant energy, could be a Taurus. Right. This could be like a long time coming. Okay. With the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands, maybe you've been waiting for them to do this. Okay. Ace of Cups on the bottom with the Five of Cups on right behind that and the Two of Cups. Someone wants a new beginning with you because of them having this disappointment from union. You know, being like disappointed, regretting. Okay. Yeah, they want to apologize. Okay. Take ownership of their decisions, the decisions they made within the connection, decisions they made with you. Advice. Okay. Advice. Advice for Aries spirit. Advice for Aries. Advice for Aries spirit. Do something kind for someone without any expectation. So do something kind for someone without any expectation. Because do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Okay. Maybe you're focusing on the bad. And if you do something kind for someone without expecting anything in return, maybe that'll kind of help change your vibration. You know, especially if this past experience is, jaded you in a way. Okay. That's your advice. But someone's definitely observing you and regretting. Someone immature from your past that gave you challenges. So that's what I have for you, Suge. I hope that helped. I look forward to seeing y'all soon. Please hit the like button. It's right there. Comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Share. Send it to your friends. Post it to social media. And subscribe so you know when I post. Missed you guys already. Bye.